Hello and welcome to another ONDR Modurol video. In this video we're going to cover electrical relays. We're going to show you physically where you can find all the relays for your Jaguar XK8. The first place to start then is the relays that are used in the Jaguar XK8 XKR X100. Well, there's actually three types. There's what used to be brown, but they're also available in different colours now. A 40 amp relay with the part number there. That's the 4-pin relay. It's used predominantly in the Jaguar XK8. Then there's a black relay, which has got 5 prongs on it. That's a slightly lower rated relay, 40 to 30 amps. Again, that's part numbers are there. And then finally there's a micro relay, which is about half the size of the other two, which is a 4-prong relay, and it's rated at 20 amps. Part numbers are there. Now, the relays are obviously different colours, but also the relay socket itself is a different colour depending on its application. And there are 4 colours used on the XK8: black, brown, blue and violet. Now, all the relay colours and location mounting colours are detailed in the relay location diagram in the wiring diagrams for each and every model year. And as you can see, there's relay. This is the relay locations for the XK8, and there's relays absolutely everywhere. If you want a copy of that electrical guide or diagram, take a look at modurol.co.uk website. That's our website. It's an XK8 database of all the information we've collected as we've gone along, and it's available for anybody to copy, read, use, whatever. So please don't pay for any information for your XK8. Take a look at our website first. Okay, so we're going to split this video down into several sections as we do normally. We're going to look at the relays in the engine compartment, the luggage compartment, the dashboard ends, which is fairly common knowledge to be honest. And then finally we'll look at the ones behind the dashboard, the ones that people can't normally find. So first of all, the engine compartment. Now, in the engine compartment, there are actually 4 locations which have relays. There's a left-hand side bulkhead extension. There is the left-hand side bulkhead extension, the right-hand side bulkhead extension, the engine compartment fuse box itself, and then behind the bumper underneath the left-hand side headlamp. Now, first of all, we'll take a look at the engine compartment fuse box. This is located just inside the left-hand side wing. You can see here. You take the lid off, you just undo the side clip on the left and pull it forward towards you, and then that reveals the relays, as you can see here. Now, we've indicated on this screenshot all the functions of those 7 relays. So from the top you've got the ignition, then the horn, then the dipped beam headlamp, the power wash where fitted. Obviously I haven't got it fitted. Then they've got the air conditioning water pump, the front fog lamps, and then the main beam headlamps. You're interested, you'll see a little wire between the dip beam headlamp and the fog lamps there, and that's my little diode wire that allows me to have daytime running lights. If you want more information about that, I've done a video, should be linked in the top right hand corner. Next then is a left hand side bulkhead extension. You'll see it again inside the left hand side wing underneath this cover. You just need to remove it. It just pulls up and out. You'll see the little fuse box there. Undo the clip at the front. It pivots backwards, revealing the one relay in this case, which is the engine management system control, or it's basically the engine computer relay. You'll see also to the left hand side of that there's another little black box. There you go. That actually contains some more relays. If you take the lid off that, it just pulls upwards. It's clipped, and just give it a wriggle and pull it up and out. You've got from the top the main injectors, the throttle motor power, throttle body motor power, and then the ignition coil relay. Now these relays will swap from one side to another in the bulkhead extensions. In my case, with it being right-hand drive, it's on the left-hand side. If you're left-hand drive, that will swap. Those set of 3 relays will swap to the other side bulkhead. There is another little box like that just adjacent to the wing. In there are again 3 relays. From the left you've got the aircon clutch relay, and then the wiper on off and the wiper fast and slow. And you can see there you've got 2 black relays as well as the brown relay. Next then is the right hand side bulkhead extension. You have to take the cover off again, and behind that you'll see another one of those black boxes with 3 relays. Lift the lid off that again, and you'll see, working from the front of car, the starter motor relay. Then you'll have 2 relay positions for the heated windscreen, if you're lucky enough to have one, for the left hand side and right hand side areas of the windscreen. Before we move on from the bulkhead extensions, there are a couple of additions which came about after the introduction of the AJ27 engine, and that covers cars from 1998 to 2003. And the differences there were there was an O2 heater and an intercooler relay added, and those are both located in the left hand and the right hand side bulkhead extensions as per this diagram. Unfortunately, I don't have that type of car. I've only got an early car, so I can't physically show you where they are, but they're in there as per this diagram. There was again a slight modification with the introduction of the AJ34. That was the 4.2 litre engine, and there were actually 2 heater relays, one for each exhaust bank, and there was no intercooler relay. Those are located in the same positions as previously used for the intercooler and the O2 on the AJ27. Again, I haven't got pictures of where they are, but just follow this diagram. Then finally, in the engine compartment, there is another relay stroke module behind the bumper underneath the left-hand side headlamp. I've took this screenshot from a Brick Stratton video. There's quite a few XKR how-to videos on that channel. Take a look. In his video, Bumper and Headlight Removal, you can actually see clearly that relay position. It's quite difficult to see otherwise. This is a picture of it from underneath my car. You can just see it there nestled behind the fan pack. And this is actually the sort of relay stroke module for the cooling fans. It's a very large relay, and mine's labelled 6KC. Second then, we'll go on to the luggage compartment. It's located in the luggage compartment. It's actually underneath the battery cover. You just lift that off and you can put that to one side. And you can see there, just behind the battery is the fuse box. To take the lid off, you just need to do the pair of clips closest to the battery, and again it just pivots off, and there reveals another set of relays which working from left to right, you've got the rear fog lamps, the heated rear window, tail and number plate lights, then the fuel pump number 1, then the stop lamps. Then you've got the accessory socket, and now if you put a relay into that, it will actually power up a small connector which used to be used together with what was called a transit relay, which was put into that position and powered up that socket. So it helped in some way when the cars were being transported. And then finally you've got the ignition. Obviously this is for a coupe. If you have a convertible, there are some more relays for the actual convertible top located in that area at the top. Now I've took a picture of a convertible fuse box, and here you'll see the black relays working from left to right. You've got the top raise, top lower, Then you've got the left-hand side quarter windows, raise and lower. Now there's 2 micro relays. Then in that empty position, that's for fuel pump number 2, which is used on early XKRs, which had 2 fuel pumps, I think up to 2003. After that, they had a single fuel pump like the XK8. And then finally on the right, then you got the right-hand side quarter window, raise and lower micro relays. 3 then, dashboard ends. So there are two relays, one located at each end of the dashboard. You'll see the little cover there. You just put your finger in that little recess and they pull directly off. Behind that you'll find a single relay, as I said. You've got the auxiliary relay on the passenger side if it's right-hand drive, or the ignition relay if it's left-hand drive, and it swaps over to the driver's side depending on the position of your steering wheel. Section 4 then, behind the dashboard. This is the bit that most people aren't aware of, or they find it difficult to find these relays, and I'm going to show you. So there are actually 3 positions behind the dashboard where you've got relays. There's the left-hand side of the dashboard, the right-hand side of the dashboard, and what's labelled on the wiring diagram as drive shaft tunnel relays, or relays located at the drive shaft tunnel. Nowhere near the drive shaft tunnel, and I'll show you that at the end. So first of all, the left-hand side behind the dashboard relay. It's actually, to do this, you need to, it's located behind, behind the glove box, just inside the left-hand side fuse box. You need to remove the glove box to get it off, and I'll put a video link in the top right hand corner for if you want to remove the glove box. Now you need to look just inside and to the left, and here's a picture from that point, and there you can clearly see a blue relay mounting with a little micro relay set on that, and that is the door wing mirror heater. So for defrosting your wing mirrors, that's the relay that does that. While you've got the glove box off, you can see another pair of relays, which we'll come into in a moment. Now, these are actually the heater blower relays, and they again sit on a blue relay mounting. You can see them, but you can't access them even with the glove box removed. Now, these are what's labelled the drive shaft tunnel relays, but you can actually get to them looking underneath the dashboard fascia behind the glove box compartment. And you can see this is a right-hand drive car. You can see it fairly clearly, and you can get at them, remove them, etc. If you've got a left-hand drive car with the steering column in the way, you're going to struggle a bit more. Now, those 2 relays, the closest to the front of the car is a left-hand blower motor relay, and the other one is the right-hand blower relay, again mounted on a blue relay mounting. Finally then, the right-hand side behind the dashboard. You have to do a similar thing to the driver's side. You need to remove the lower bolster. I've got a video again how to do that. I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner. You need to look inside and to the right again in this case, and you'll see a violet relay mounting with 2 micro relays in it. The furthest forward is the door lock, and the most rearward is the air conditioning system isolation relay. Also on my car, I could see the power steering relay stroke module. Obviously that's on a right-hand drive car. That will swap to the left-hand drive. We'll follow the steering. So there you go. There are all your relay locations. Okay, I hope you found that interesting. If you like this sort of video, please give it a thumbs up. We do have a website. We've got lots of free Jaguar XK8 information available on that. Check that out. That's www.modurol.co.uk. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe for more XK8 videos. Bye-bye.